How y'all doing?
Hey guys, it's me. This eyelash is going to bother me. It's coming up because I've just literally been sweating. But I wanted to come on here and make this video. It's going to bother me. It's going to bother me the whole time. I know it is. Okay. Okay. Just don't make any sound moves. Hi everyone. This is Charlize. And it's been a while. It's been a very long while, but I can explain why I've been gone for over a year. And a lot of you have gotten in touch with me and throughout this year that I've been gone and just sending me so many loving messages. Like, you guys really went like, especially like for an artist on my level in the beginning stages of my career. I don't really have that many fans, but just from the people that do already know and appreciate, or do already know me, and y'all were just showing so much love, just reaching out and just seeing if I was okay, if I was still alive. And yes, girl, I am still alive. I'm still here. But I just want to thank you for all of your support throughout that whole year I was gone. All of that really helped me get to this point where I am right now in my music career. It really helped me gain more confidence and some more motivation to continue my career in music and just to go even harder on it. And so I just wanted to say that I love all of you. Your love is very, very, very appreciated. Thank you so much for all of your love. But I do need to explain why I've been gone for over a year, girl. Why your girl took a XO type of year and a half hiatus, a Blackpink type of year and a half hiatus. Well, I'm going to tell you, girl. I'm going to tell you why I was gone for so long. And please forgive me. This eyelash right here. Oh, forgive my makeup. Finished recording my music video. Ooh, I'll talk about that a little later on at the end of the video. So if you want to be in tune for all of the exciting things that I've been working on, stay tuned to the end of the video. So why have I been gone? Okay, so let me explain. I got some notes here, and I got like pages worth of notes. And this is not going to be a long video. I don't want this to be a long video. 10 minutes, 15 is pushing it. No more than 15, okay. Why have I been gone? All right, so if I'm looking down, is that my notes? Please forgive me. So I will be splitting this video up into 3 parts because last year was just so like chaotic for me, and just it's just not just one reason why I was gone. I'm going to split it up and it's going to be like, where did I actually go? Okay. And number 2, why did I stop posting for a whole year? Okay. And all the stuff. And at the very end, which is what I want to tell you guys, all the stuff that I've been working on for this whole year and a half, and all of the amazing things that I plan to do going forward in the future. Okay. Section 1, I should say section 1. Section 1, where did I actually go? Where did Charlize actually go? The answer is nowhere. Nowhere. I went nowhere but work. That's where I actually was. I went nowhere else but work. That's where I actually was. Last year, I got a job. I wanted to get a job that was, please forgive this eyelash. I wanted to give a job that was a full-time job so I could afford paying for stuff for my music career, and that's how I could save some money. And I got a job at an office in a hospital last year. I'm not going to say which hospital where I was, but I got a job at a hospital last year and in an office. And I thought it was a good idea at the time because, again, I could save some money. I could support my music career. I can do all these things, buy a car, yada, yada, yada. I thought it was a good idea at the time, right? It sounds like a good idea, full-time, benefits, all these things. However, that was not the case. That was not the case. It did not go according to how I thought it was, or it wasn't how I expected it to be. Sorry, that was my notes. So let me explain to you what exactly happened and why this job was just not the right fit for me. And giving me the reasons why it wasn't fit for me, it leads me into the second section of this video, why I stopped posting on not just YouTube, but any social media. I just went ghost. Why I stopped posting. So the reason why I stopped posting literally all comes down to just 3 things. Stress, being horrifically unprepared, and being offensively broke and poor. That's what it all comes down to. Stress, being unprepared, and let's talk about the stress. Okay, so the main thing that was really stressing, I guess stress is kind of like an overlapping umbrella for all the other reasons, because being unprepared and being poor also added to the stress, but stress from my job at the time was really the main reason why I stopped posting, because the stress from the job, it actually wasn't necessarily stress from the job within itself. The job within itself actually wasn't that bad. It was the people that I had to work with at that job, which is usually the reason why most people leave or quit their jobs. I had a supervisor who was, she was actually, as a person, she was, she was nice. She was very bubbly, very talkative, would do anything for you, very helpful, all of these things. She was a really, really good worker. She was a really, really great worker, really great at her job, knew what she was doing. Great, just overall, just really great employee and great person. Again, words, great employee and great person. Not a great supervisor. She did not excel in that field. She did not. And the reason why she was not the best supervisor, I could literally go on and on and on for days and talk about all the stuff that I had to put up with at that job that really ultimately stressed me out. But let's just start with the first day of the job. Okay, let's start with the first day where I actually started the job. When I actually started the job, mind you, I never done this job before, so I don't know what I'm doing. So of course I'm going to need some help. I'm going to need some instructions and some guidance. My first day there, literally in the office, she sat me down at my desk. She showed me my desk. I was like, okay, cool. And then she threw a chart on top of the desk and just told me to break it down. Excuse me? Just told me to break it down. I'm like, girl, what do you mean by breaking down? What is a chart? What are in these charts? Like, that's like literally going to McDonald's and you have no like type of job experience. Like, you have no idea what you're doing at this job, and they just put you on drive-through and just say, okay, girl, start taking orders. It's like I don't know how to work this computer. I don't even know how to work this intercom. I don't know the combos. I don't know the menu. Like, show me what my job is. Like, show me what I'm supposed to do. She just told me to break it down. And so that's what I did. And that's what literally I was doing every day. I would break something down. I would break a chart down, and then she would go through the chart and just tell me everything I did wrong. That's what it was like every single day. There were so many different forms and so many different sheets, and I have to learn like each doctor's signature, and like I have to learn how to read people's terrible and you know how bad doctors' handwritings are. And it's like she expected me to come to the job already knowing the job, when I had already stated previously in the interview that I did not know this job. Like I had never worked at a hospital before, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And just trying to learn that aspect of the job, just breaking down the charts. We're not even getting on all the other stuff that I was supposed to do. There was also a thing about her, was like I said, she was a very hard worker. However, she would overwork herself. Like she would take on so many, not only were they giving her a lot of work, but she was taking on a lot of work herself, not just in the hospital, but also in her personal life. She herself was very stressed out and very anxious and very tired, that energy would then pour into me. And then she was trying to get me to do all the things that she did, but not paying me the same salary that she was getting. Basically, I was supposed to be like her, but making significantly less money. So, I mean, now when I mean significantly less, I mean significantly less. Like she stressed me out so much that I was just tired. And I would cry like every other day because I'm like, I can't do this. I'm doing the best that I can. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out, and I'm trying to like do all these things that you want me to do, but it's like, and mind you, I was not the only one. I wanted to quit this job several times. Like, I feel like when I was with my supervisors, like I had to walk on eggshells the whole time while she was there, because I didn't know when she was going to pop off at me for doing something or pop off at me for not doing something. Sometimes she would be in a good mood and I was like, okay, so maybe the day's going to be fine. But when she wasn't there, I was getting my work done when she wasn't there, because it was peaceful, it was quiet, and I would just be in this room by myself, and I was getting my work done. I was getting the work done while she was not there. But then, even if I did get as much work done as I did, she still complained that I wasn't working hard enough. Like she pulled me aside at least 3 or 4 times in like the 7 months I was there. I was only there for 7 months. She pulled me aside 3 times to have private conversations with me about my work ethic and how much work I wasn't doing and how much work I'm not doing. And she was like, well, I had explained to you so and so and so and so. And I'm just like, when I tell y'all I cried every other day, I would come home and cry to my mom about certain things that happened. And it was just, she was too much. She was too much. She was way too much. And it just got to the point where like it was stressing me out so bad that I started growing gray hair. Like, I mean, I was born with gray hair, but like I started getting even more gray hairs than I had prior. And even my mom was like, she was looking at me and I was like looking extremely tired all the time. I had like dark circles around my eyes because I was just tired. Because I would go on the job and I would work as hard as I could. I was trying to, to work as hard as I could, but it wasn't enough. And even my mom told me several times, it's like, yeah, you need to leave this job because it's just that job when I was telling her when I was telling her the stories about what happened at that job, she was like, "Yeah, you need to leave that job. That's not your job. That's not in your job description. That's actually illegal what you're doing. Yeah, you need to leave. You need to leave." Um, but what I was finding out that while I was there, we lost so many people there. It wasn't just my department that I had a high turnover rate. It was several other departments. Like every department in that hospital had a high turnover rate. There were nurses leaving left and right. When I tell you, there were people that would come in there and only worked 2 days. And after those 2 days, they said, "Yeah, like this is not for me," and left. I'm not kidding you. We went through so many nurses. We even lost directors of whole departments. And we even lost one of our head directors. We lost one of our liaisons. We lost we lost our CNO. We lost we lost the whole respiratory team except for the person that was in charge of the respiratory team. But he went through at least 2 or 3 different teams while I was there. While I was there, there were like 2 completely different respiratory teams in the 7 months that I was there. 7 months that I was there. So yeah, it wasn't just her, but just that working there in general just was not the it was not the vibes. It was not the vibes. She was not the vibes. So the reason why I did not like working there, but the reason why I stayed working there was because I just bought a car last year, and I got a used car, and I wanted a car that I could pay off within a year. And with this job, I could pay off that car within a year. So that's what I did. I stayed at the job, and when I turned in my last payment for the car, I quit. I quit that job. I turned in my 2 weeks. Yes, ma'am, I turned in my 2 weeks because I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it anymore. So I left that job late November, right before Christmas. And I was done. I was so burnt out. I was so tired. And so, not just stressed from that job that I was working, but I was also burnt out not burnt out, but I was stressed out because I was also very unprepared last year with my music career. So when you're starting to do music, or when you want to start a music career, you know, industry veterans, tell you is like, hey, okay, so you need to have at least 4 to 5 songs ready to go, singles ready to go when you're starting your music career so you can, promote those singles. Well, I didn't have that. It was just kind of like a last minute thing. When I released Replay. Replay was a beat that I got from last year from somebody, and I was going to put it out with the mixtape I put out, First Kiss. However, it didn't sound right. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I just kind of, put it to the back burner. But then at the beginning of January, I was like, hey, I really do want to start my music career. So I did finish write the lyrics. I did finish recording it. I got it mixed and mastered. I did a music video, which was so momentous for me, like just filming that music video and doing all of the promotions and stuff for excuse me doing all the promotions for Replay and stuff was really, it was so much fun. It was like kind of like a dream come true, and it was really surreal. However, I didn't have nothing else after Replay. Like, I didn't have a producer who could give me exclusive beats, because even though Replay is a beat that I bought, it's not like exclusive, There are other people that can still use that beat, so I can't make any money off of that. So I need a producer to work with me to make exclusive beats for me. And I was searching on the internet trying to find producers that were within my budget that would work with me. But but I couldn't find one, and time just kept going by and by. And between that and my job, and I just couldn't find a producer that was willing to work with me. So, and it kept getting later and later on in the year, and I kind of gave up on releasing anything, after that year, because it's like I don't have any like exclusive music to release. So what's the point of even releasing? And with that being said, because I couldn't find a producer to work within my budget, because I was poor, even though I was working a job, even though I was working like a job that was 20 jobs for 20 different people for one person, I wasn't making that much money. So, and I was paying off my car, and I didn't have any money to be doing all that kind of stuff. So I kind of just put my career on the back burner, and I just left it at that. And so around that time, I was broke, I was confused, I was burnt out, girl. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just gonna take a break, and I'm just gonna chill out for a little while until I can figure this out. I'm just gonna take a break. So I did. I took a break in November, and during that break, a lot of awesome things started happening. I actually did find a producer last year, around that time, that was willing to work with me, and which made me very happy, and willing to work with me within my budget and make exclusive beats for me, and which leads me to my next section of this video, what all of the great and amazing stuff I will be doing in the future. That's why I'm so happy. So I did find a producer to help me produce music and make exclusive beats for me last year. And we are currently finishing up my first project. So despite everything that happened last year and all of the stress and trauma and just anxiety that I went through last year, I think it was necessary for me to learn and to grow, not just as a better artist, but just as a professional in business in general. And it really taught me a lot of valuable lessons that I will use, honestly, for the rest of my life going forward. And last year, a whole last year, I was thinking about so many things. I was thinking about you guys. I was thinking about my channel. I was thinking about the future of my channel, my music career, the future of my music career, and what I wanted to do with everything. And it really made me think long and hard about what I wanted to do. And so basically, my big announcement. So for the future, going on forward with my music career and this channel, I told you I found a producer that was willing to work with me within my budget and agreed to work with me doing 2 different projects. The first one is By the Sun, which is going to be 12 singles, all coming out for the whole year. For each month of the year, I'm going to have at least one. I'm going to have one single a year. I'm going to have one single a month. And then next year will be By the Moon, and I'll have 12 singles as well for the whole year. And I'm also planning on putting out not releases, but like remixes. And I'm working on collabs and doing all this great stuff. And I'm learning how to do promotions and doing my own photo shoots and music videos so that I can put out more content. And it's just been great. And I'm also planning on, with this channel, I don't know if you noticed, but I now am a verified music artist on my YouTube channel. This particular YouTube channel is my official artist YouTube channel that I've combined with all of my with my distributor, DistroKid. And now I'm a verified artist on YouTube now. So yay. I'm excited about that. I'll only be posting things related to my music on this channel. That's it. Only things related to my music on this channel. But I also will be opening up another channel. I'll let you guys know when that is officially up and running. And it's going to be a second channel dedicated to my over-the-top, girly, pink, princess, hoe-ish type fashion and my lifestyle and just things and just girly things that I like. And that's what that channel is going to be about. So if you're interested, I will be announcing it sometime, maybe later on, and then maybe in the third quarter of the year, I will be opening up that channel. I'm making content for that channel and I'm scheduling it so I can have a significant amount of content to upload for you guys. And so yeah, I'm excited about that. So with all that being said, this leads me to the biggest announcement on this music video. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. My first single from my new project By the Sun, Focus on Me, will be out tomorrow on all streaming platforms. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm literally beginning my journey. I'm so tired. That's why my makeup is like so oily. That's why I kind of look greasy and oily right now, because I was just outside in the hot South Carolinian sun filming my music video for Focus on Me. And I just want to thank you all so very much for all of your love and support and just, hanging in there with me while I'm on my journey, figuring things out as an independent music artist and just continuing to move forward. But I'm very excited to finally officially be getting started with my music career. And I thought that I needed to make this video just to kind of let you guys know, just to update you guys on where I've been, show my face, let you guys know I'm alive, and all the amazing and interesting things that I will be working on. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. And if you would like to see music, vlogs, more of my music content, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye.